the twinning. Background music up. Okay. I was about to say this is lovely, and then I was like, that is not the right word to describe this music. Wait. Why do I feel like I've heard this music before? Oh, Omega. Okay, so I have. Oh my god. I feel like that's like the most aggressive. Yeet. Oh, I don't think I should be standing in this. I don't know if I understand exactly what's happening, but I know that I recognize the music. What's that? Hold on, I'm looking around. Don't die. I can't see anything happening. Oh my god, that scared the shit out of me. I'm gonna die because I'm trying to look. I guess I can look after the fight. That's so cool. What? You guys should have told me to do my gobby gear. Oh. Okay, I see gobbies and bigs. That's the Omega. Also Omega stuff. I'm dead, I think. Sorry. Just promise me you'll spare a thought for those you leave behind, and we'll be thinking of you too for as long as this world lasts, though I fear it will not be for much longer. Who was talking? That's Biggs! Oh! No! This is Biggs, third of his name, 18th president of Garland Ironworks, signing off. May the 12 be at your side, Grahatia. Biggs' grandchild. Okay. Biggs the third. Gotcha. I haven't ever heard this music before, huh? This is so good. All of the nighttime themes are phenomenal. It's ridiculous. Academia Uniter. This is really pretty. Y'all like jazz? I like this room. This thing's health is going down much too quickly. Swamper and... Oh, Jesus. Okay. Excuse me, why'd you do that to Otter? That was mean. What in the fuck is that thing? That is just cruel. It is a good thing we're killing this thing. A theory posited by the esteemed La Habrea suggests that the shape these fiendish beings assume is not random, but rather an amalgamation of the fears which lurk beneath our rational minds. As of this writing, researchers have begun pursuing methods by which potent guardians of deliberate design might be engendered to stand against this mounting threat. La Habrea. Goddamn. Wait, cancel. What? Come forth, cancel. What? Cool. Cool. That's awesome. Okay, the scholars had turned into monsters. I guess I missed that. What up, Tataru? Tataru seems eager to make up for lost time. Sad, I don't want to be back in the source. I hate it here. Just kidding. Tenacious gods, it's good to see you. I hope your being here means you've had your fill of rest. To have such a burden thrust upon her as a child, only to embrace it when given the choice. In that respect, they are quite alike. It would seem her legacy is indeed in capable hands. Tenacious, might I ask a favor of you when next you return to the First? To tell Reen what I cannot? To tell her thank you? Oh. Yes, of course! And I would offer thanks to you as well for staying with her to the end. Ah, I nearly forgot. Cryle's at the stones and she wants a word. Something to do with the patients. She was getting ready to examine him again when I left. We'd best head back then. I'm sure it's important. This music. Hi, Cryo!
So, how are they?
Still locked in slumber, but otherwise in good physical health.
Well, just so you know, I hung out with them.
For the present, at least.
For the present? Oh no, is something wrong with them?
What?
I'm afraid there may be.
What?
I summoned you after detecting faint signs of instability in Thancred's corporeal ether. But subsequent examination suggested all 5 might be affected. And when I examined them just now, my fears were confirmed. Tellingly, the degree of instability varies between them. Thancred exhibits the most notable signs, followed by Y'shtola and Urianger. The twins' ether, meanwhile, remains relatively stable, but there is a change there too if one knows to look for it.
It's like in order.
Hold on. Isn't that the order they were called away in?
Yeah, Tataru, I just said
Indeed.
that. I'm just kidding.
Which leads me to believe the instability will only increase with time. Though I can but speculate, I fear this may be a symptom of a weakening link between body and soul.
By the gods! What happens if the link is broken?
I cannot say for certain. This is all unknown territory to us. Yet whatever happens, it cannot be good.
Can I just, like, carry their bodies into the First?
Mercifully, the instability is still only slight. And you may rest assured, Master Matoya and I will do everything in our power to keep it from worsening. Be that as it may, it is imperative that you find a way to restore our friends' souls to their bodies.
Just give me one body at a time, and I will take it to the First. Where would you put them? In my inventory. Leave it to me. Yeah, fuck.
Thank you.
But where's she even supposed to start? We had the greatest minds in the realm hunting high and low for an answer, and they ran out of places to look.
You stated in your report that the Exarch had originally intended to reverse the summoning process by means of his own death, correct? Raha always was a reckless young fool, ready to die for the first righteous cause that came along. His plan might well have worked, but I, for one, am glad he never had the opportunity to see it through. Even if it does mean our friends must remain stranded a while longer. There is another way, I am sure of it. And the key lies with him, with the Exarch.
You want me to go back to the First? Because I will. Love it
Pray
there.
return to the First and apprise him and the others of the situation.
Pray return to the First.
We, meanwhile, will do what we can from here. And, if the fates are kind, we will have good news to share upon your return.
Kyle, you're so cute. How'd you bring them back? I'm not even that worried about bringing them back. I just want to make sure that they are reunited. You know what I mean? We can figure out getting them back later, as long as we can get them stabilized. You know what I'm saying? Do you know what I mean? Sorry, I know we're supposed to be going to the ocular, but we have to listen to the song, everyone.
Pray excuse my late arrival.
Hello!
Will Thancred and Reen not be joining us?
Nay, milady. With apologies to all, they beg leave to pursue their investigation of the empty to its conclusion. Should matters here demand their presence, however, they did assure me that they would make themselves available.
Yes, of course. Then let us proceed. I think it best that you begin by providing a summary of Mistress Kryle's findings.
I love him. It took me a long time, I feel like, to feel like a real connection with Grahatia, but I love him.
I suppose it was only to be expected that some change would occur.
Yet our souls seem unaffected, to my eye at least. How long they will remain so is another question. Kryle is right. It is imperative we find a way to return to the source.
Please.
Perhaps an explanation of the method by which I brought you here will yield some inspiration. Ere I begin, it must be noted that I am by no means a gifted mage. In order to employ powerful magics, I must rely upon the Crystal Tower and its boundless reservoirs of energy.
That doesn't mean you're not a gifted mage, buddy.
The magic that summoned you was no exception. 'Tis a singular spell, adapted through painstaking effort from the technique that transported me to the First. To use an analogy, it works by cutting a hole in the fabric of reality. A hole tailored to the object of summoning, through which it and it alone may pass unscathed. Though I succeeded in creating said hole, I failed to latch onto my intended target. Instead of you, the spell found those close to you, and ended up summoning them in their incomplete state.
Perhaps again.
I would not soon throw my life away, not after the lengths you and yours went to save it. And so long as I breathe, I will spare no effort to see you safely home. But should all else fail, and your lives be at stake, there remains one sure method.
No. 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 No.
Oh.
Yes.
What was that for?
That was correct.
How can you even entertain such thoughts? You owe your life to the Warrior of Light, and you don't get to die unless she says so.
Yeah. Tell him, Allie.
Your followers await your divine judgment.
What did you just...
What?
If the two of you have finished, perhaps we could return to our discussion? Rather than dwelling upon the multiple failed attempts at transference, I think it would behoove us to focus on the solitary success. I would draw your attention to the fact that our friend can travel between worlds possessed not only of her body and soul, but her personal effects besides. This is no different from the teleportation magics to which we are all accustomed. Magics that allow for the transportation of those inanimate objects one considers to be an extension of oneself.
Are you suggesting that simply by considering us her possessions, she could carry our souls back to the source upon her person?
Well, it would be nice if things were that simple for a change. But vague notions of ownership seem a rather tenuous thing to stake our lives on. So much as a moment of doubt on her part and we'd be left floating in the rift.
Wow, it's almost like I know that I didn't say exactly that. I actually like thought the reverse, but good for me. All right.
The lady hath the right of it. The requisite fixity of belief would be too much to ask even of our friend. Yet were we to immure our souls within an object in her possession, mayhap then our safe passage could be assured.
That's a really good idea.
Would, I believe, serve as a suitable vessel for this purpose. It was conceived to imprison the massy soul of an Ascian, and should house one of ours with relative ease.
That's too easy.
We would need only to ensure our soul's safe preservation inside the stone, and identify a means by which they might be transferred back onto our vacant bodies.
Okay, I guess it's not that easy. My bad.
Soul preservation and transference. I believe I know of someone who may be able to assist us. On the far shore of the source, there stands a great palace built by the elves.
No. No.
In the wake of the flood, but a certain Numo chose to make their home there soon after. Though they have long lived as a recluse,
Okay, I thought there were going to be a bunch of elves
a place
there.
of honor in Verbert's royal court, and it is said that none in all of Norvrant is more knowledgeable than they on matters of the soul.
Well, I've no objection to seeking a helping hand, but if they've gone to such lengths to hide themselves away from the world, what makes you think they'd be willing to lend us one?
A worthy question. Years ago, I myself tried and failed to solicit their cooperation in the battle against the Sin Eaters. No sooner had I begun to make my plea than they unleashed a swarm of their familiars upon me. Unlike me, however, you have curried favor with the Fae folk. By that merit alone, I am hopeful that they would grant you an audience. They may still be inclined to turn you away, of course, but if their knowledge might feasibly facilitate your return home, we have to try.
Though I must say, Exarch, you certainly seem to be enjoying all of this. I love my potatoes so much. Do I? Well, I will not deny that I enjoy the thought of fighting alongside you all rather than pacing about inside the Crystal Tower. Wait, is this gonna be a dungeon? You both seem to be in rather high spirits if you ask me. Not that I'm surprised. Your moods invariably improve when Tenacious is around. What exactly are you implying? She averted a calamity, and the light which seemed destined to consume her has been extinguished. 'Tis only natural that we be pleased to see her. Yes, well, you will have plenty of time to celebrate her good health after we've finished here. Of course. Then let us proceed to the palace. I like this place. It's really pretty. It actually kind of reminds me of... Well, I guess it would remind me of Ishgard because... Yeah, okay. Yeah. That checks out. Swish and flick, my lovelies. Oh, here we go. Then you leave me no choice. Okay, buddy. Go. This is beautiful! What in the heck? Everybody... Come here for the photo. Okay, everybody stand right here. No, do better! Quit moving! Quit moving! You're making me clip into you! Oh my god, you are all terrible. Okay, that's better. If anybody would like, I think this dungeon is the perfect place for me to once again explain the White Mage rotation. This place... Look at this! Are we gonna go in that building? Let me go in that building. Seriously, this is so... How are you guys from actual, like, different planets? And you're still... Like, your architecture and stuff is so fucking similar. Like, I know that this is a little more colorful than Ishgard, but it's got some definite, like, Ishgardian similarities here. Oh, you guys are picking shit up. I think I waited too long. We don't want these in these spaces, I'm guessing. I'm just guessing here. Oh, shit. You stole it! You stole my spot. Oh, what? Are we not moving this one? Oh, it blows into the... Oh! I didn't know those would get blown around too, my bad. Wait, is there a chest back here or something? These fucking assholes. Just like back and forth with me. Oh my god, are they all hot? See your face. I can't look at the face. We'll just assume. A whole room full of dancing Elizons. Are you shitting me? Oh my god. I wish you guys wouldn't follow me everywhere. Oh, cool! Oh my god! I love it. In searing your flesh. What? That is cool. That is very cinematic. I love that. So what you're telling me is the glams here are great, and I got none for me.
That was my fiercest familiar. Oh, impressive.
What?
Backlook, 'tis good to see you again after all these years. And judging by your vigorous greeting, I dare say the feeling is mutual. To be sure, a simple shake of the hand would have sufficed by way of welcome, but I shan't complain. But you must be wondering as to the purpose of our visit. We come to beg your assistance in a most urgent matter.
Shake? Beg?
Our comrades' very souls are in danger. If we are to save them,
the words of
we
power.
will need the benefit of your unsurpassed knowledge on the matter. Please, will you not sit and hear our plea?
Oh, how dare you! How dare you speak thus in my presence! It was to escape such words of temptation that I hid myself from the world of men.
Oof.
You are sinners, one and all, and I swore never again to have any part in your affairs.
He's not punning though, he's saying them because he has to so that they'll listen to us.
I can only imagine what terrible events forced you into a life of seclusion. But I know that the Numo are a good and noble folk. It is not in your nature to turn a blind eye to the plight of those around you. And in treating with us, I am certain whatever mistrust you feel for man will begin to heal.
That was a pun. Because that was not the correct heal.
If you will not be satisfied, I Oh, suppose I could listen. After all, there's no harm in just... No, I mustn't. Not again. That damn court mage seemed to have the best of intentions too, and countless innocents died for my naivety.
We're not gonna kill anyone. Who killed people? What?
Oh, you know not what you ask of me. What horrors my knowledge has wrought.
We would never misuse it.
You wish only to save your friends? Nothing more?
That's right.
Do you swear it?
No. No.
Oh, very well. I will hear your petition, but that is all. And I expect fitting payment for my troubles.
Commensurate with your contribution to our cause. No more and no less, I promise you. With that settled, might I impose upon you to join us at the Crystarium? I'm afraid the nature of my friend's predicament calls for absolute secrecy.
White Orosite, you say? An intriguing proposition, but one which fails to account for the present state of your souls. They have become highly charged, likely as a consequence of having maintained tangible forms for so long. In such an energetic, unstable state, there is no telling what may happen to their souls within the Orosite. They could very well become immutable to transference, never to be restored to their bodies. What? So this is Halric, is it? I can't believe... Well, I guess now he won't turn, right? But he lasted a long time. What is this warmth I feel in my chest? Aww. Totten stares blankly at you. It would seem the tonic has had no effect. Aw, I'm sorry, Totten. I feel warm, and my legs, they don't feel as heavy. Aw! Now then, have you noted any change in the patients? A notable rise in body temperature and increased motor function, in most of the patients at least. The more severely afflicted show no response. As I feared then. 'Tis true that with the restoration of night, the corrupting influence of light will no longer grow. And yes, their bodies will naturally return to equilibrium given time. But this holds true only for their corporeal ether. Their incorporeal ether, that of the soul, is not so easily mended. Which is why those in the later stages of corruption, like Halric, appear unaffected by your tonic. Precisely. So Halric... Aww. The boy's soul is too far gone, his mind held together by the finest of threads. So what do you even do for someone like that? Do you just, like, let him live the rest of his life like that? Or, like... There's a chance he may one day recover, of course, but it could take years. Decades, even. By the gods, he could wait to find himself an old man. Can you... A fine reward for his persistence. The opportunity to mourn the life he never had a chance to live. No, there must be something we can do. Look, I realize this is not why we petitioned your aid, but do you think it possible that we can find a way to hasten their recovery? Maybe. Nor do I think it impossible that in treating them we might learn something of relevance to your own predicament. Tenacious, what a coincidence! You've come at a good time. We've just this moment finished repairing the Talos and trolley you took. He's better now? Oh my god, that made me so sad. And something tells me Tenacious here didn't come all this way to talk about trolleys. What is it you need, friend? Yeah, I've had enough trolleys for a lifetime, thank you. Get out of here, Ovum Nanny. Don't look at me. What did I just fucking say? I dare say there are few in all of Norvrant more dedicated to finding a cure. Is that not so, Tenacious? Absolutely, she's the best woman for the job. I'll give it my all for Halric, for Tesleen. Then we are all of a mind on the matter. Alisaie shall be the one to conjure the familiar. Always the best for the job. How dare anybody say anything besides that? That would be so rude.
Let us begin. I trust you've prepared the clay? Very good. Now, I would have you sculpt for me a porksy.
Maybe we should have Alfino do the sculpting.
Plump, with floppy ears and a short curly tail.
Play-Doh.
A porksy. I think I know what you mean.
Is this gonna be like...
There we are. How's that?
Well, it's certainly creative.
Good job, Alisaie. I'm proud of you.
There's no denying that.
You did better than I could. That look! I'm like, Alfino.
Yes, I know.
Shut
artist,
up.
Very funny.
Pay him no mind, child. Though it may look like a grotesque parody of reality, it is what the invoker believes that matters.
Oh my god, a grotesque parody of reality?
Helping.
But I speak the truth. If successful, this incantation will turn imagination into reality.
Oh my
Which is why
god.
the only thing of import is what you believe this figure embodies. You must focus. Hold the Porksy's image steady in your mind's eye. Now then, as I taught you, relax and allow your energies to flow.
With flesh of clay I bid thee rise, on wings of dreams to touch the skies. What once was idle fantasy, I call forth to reality.
Okay, this is actually a really pretty scene. Yes! Cute! She did that!
Not bad for a first attempt.
That's beautiful! What do you mean?
Now, let us see what can be done for young Halric. Through the operation of the magics you invoked to animate this familiar, it is now replete with the energies required to stir the boy's soul.
This is so good.
You need but give it a name, and it will do as your heart desires.
Oh god, what's she gonna name it?
A name. All right, I've decided. Now. Go, Angelo!
Angelo!
Mother,
Oh, don't cry! Did it actually do anything? If I could master this technique, the art of revitalizing the soul, I know of at least one in the source who could desperately use such treatment. Fucking kaboom! Oh my god! That sweet little bean! I just want to give this Moogle a quick pep talk. Hey buddy, you got this. You're doing such a good job. Alright, see you later.
I knew not where else to turn. Oh, this is all too much for my poor heart to bear alone.
Where's Hubs?
Alone? What of Master Chai?
Oh, yeah, that's what I said.
That is the very reason I summoned you. He's gone.
What? What happened?
Gone how?
It all began after the events at Mount Gulg. With Lord Vorthri out of the way, we all agreed that a new leader must be chosen.
And so you held an election?
Yes, well, sort of. Not a single person volunteered to stand, you see. After a lifetime of leisure, we free citizens have grown somewhat indolent. Readapting to the harsh realities of life is trying enough, but to take charge of a broken city as well? No one wanted such responsibility. Nevertheless, Eulmore could not well do without a leader, and so we decided that anyone and everyone should be considered a candidate. And after we cast our ballots and tallied the votes, the mayorship fell upon my dear husband.
I mean, he makes sense as a candidate.
Given the manner in which he orchestrated the construction of the giant Talos, none could deny his leadership qualities.
Okay, Alfino, do you want to quit saying exactly
He's proven himself at Daedalus Stoneworks, don't forget. He's more than qualified for the role. The perfect choice.
It is windy here.
Indeed. I told him as much when his victory was first announced. But perhaps I was too forceful in my attempt to encourage him. For shortly after that, he vanished without a word.
Are we gonna have another Chai-Nuzz instance where I have to motivate him in the right way? Dulia, don't cry! We'll find him!
You believe he was so daunted by the burden of leadership that he felt compelled to flee? Please, Lady Chai, dry your eyes. Your husband does not strike me as the sort of man who would abandon his duty, much less his beloved wife. There has to be some other reason for his absence.
Like he's in danger?
You truly think so? What about you? What do you think has become of my husband?
sorry. He's fucking gone, Dulia. Sorry. I'm so sorry. Lady, he gone. I'm not gonna say that. I'm not gonna say that to Dulia. But this game is fucking mean. I don't know, but whatever it is, he won't have fled. Let's do that. He did. I was gonna say that, but I was like, nah, I shouldn't say that.
And there you have it, Lady Chai. You needn't worry. Master Chai loves you more than all the world, and he will return. Wherever he may have gone, rest assured we will find him.
Thank you, my
She's
dear
so
boy.
cute.
You have set my mind at ease. I will trust in my husband and await his return.
Chai-Nuzz, if you ran away from Dulia, I will glare you to death. There he is! Hey! Your fucking wife is worried about you. She's crying. Wow.
Well, I see you've invited your friends. Need them to fight your battles for you, do you?
Excuse me.
I didn't invite them, as it happens. Though they are indeed my friends. Well, not only mine, but every true Eulmoreans. They are the ones who awakened us to the truth, to Lord Vorthry's villainy, the famous warriors of darkness.
Are they now?
Yes, they are. It would be no exaggeration to call them our saviors. We owe much and more to their kindness, but we cannot depend on that kindness forever. To do so would be a little different from entrusting our affairs to Lord Vorthry. Nay, we must learn to stand on our own 2 feet. And I would have them present to witness my attempt.
Hear, hear, Master Chai.
Your sentiments are admirable. Yet admirable sentiments do not a nation make. In my capacity as advisor, I once strove to build a better Eulmore. Gave honest counsel to my superiors, drafted laws for the benefit of one and all. But in time, my values fell out of favor. There was no need for them in this paradise Vorthry was creating. And so I left my homeland behind. But you, Chai-Nuzz, you were content to wallow in indolence under Vorthry's auspices. And so I cannot help but ask myself what manner of nation you intend to build.
I can offer no simple answer to that question.
Voice acting right there was like on point.
But this much I will say. It is my hope that Eulmore can become a nation which her citizens might freely choose to build together. A great many people, myself included, flocked to Eulmore seeking sanctuary. The alternative being to live in fear and die in pain. It seemed an easy choice. And sanctuary we found. As much food and drink as we could ever want. Secured at the cost of the surrounding villages. Little wonder the people gathered at our doorstep, begging to work among the bonded. The free were blind to it all, of course. content to, as you say, wallow in indolence, in ignorance.
I feel like he's like...
Were I mayor, I would first take stock of the city's resources and see that they were assigned equitably. Our days of reckless consumption are behind us. The distinction between free and bonded died with Vor-3. The needs of rich and poor alike must be considered if our nation is to survive. To which end I would take steps to secure channels for supplies, rekindle relations with nearby settlements, who re-establish industry, reach out to neighboring nations, and the list goes on and on.
I love this music right here. Does anyone know what this is called?
But I am no ruler, nor even a politician. I am an entrepreneur. My expertise lie in planning and profit. I haven't the knowledge or experience to run a nation. Please, Rendon, will you not help me? Together, we could solve the city's problems. Build a Eulmore for the people.
A Eulmore for the people. I rather like the sound of that. But before I offer you my counsel, I would be certain of your ability to perform the duties of office.
You would?
You ask me to help you solve Eulmore's problems, but first I would see you solve one on your own. Accomplish that, and you will prove both to me and the people that you are a man worth following.
And I'm sure he's going to need our help with it. So tell me, how do you propose to solve this problem? Give me a satisfactory answer and I will consider offering you my counsel. That's a big question. Here, here. Okay, why did I just do that with angry face? And to make sure I do, I will require your help. It is as Kaishir says, these lands are dangerous if one is not careful. I would ask you to use my spyglass to look out for any beasts that could get in the way of my work. I will also need you to alert me when it is safe to subdue the Talos. Understood? Why don't you just have me do it then? Oh, what a shithead. I need to stop relying on you, but can you do this for me really quick? Okay, here we go. Oh, I'm confused. Oh. Oh, I failed. I was confused, my bad. No, I need to wait till it, like, turns around. Why did he need me for that? I am so confused. Calm yourself, old boy. Everything will be fine. Oh, I should have I failed. I wasn't paying attention to the bombs. I didn't... Why does he need me for this? I don't understand. Go. Oh! I thought it was all the way turned around! Is that... Thank God. Jesus! Sorry. Sorry, Master Chai. You may leave the next one to me, Tenacious. Okay, good. So what you're telling me is you didn't need me for this. Haha, that should do it. Now we have all we need to proceed. Okay, that was cute as fuck. No! That was so cute. I did it. He's so proud of himself. I love it. Should we have maybe gone and told Dulia that he was okay? Your wife is crying at home right now because she did not get your letter. Oh, we're just gonna come blazing down the streets with these Talos, huh?
What's that noise?
Okay, Ardbert.
Is that?
Yes, honey. Cute! This is so cute!
Darling, you're back.
But of course I'm back. You didn't see.
Dearest, I can't.
Oh, oh dear.
Does this happen often?
Thank you.
I'm sorry, my darling. It's just the sight of you filled me with such joy, I couldn't help myself.
Oh, no, it's all right, dear. I should have just come out and said what it was I was intending, instead of entrusting the task to a hastily scribbled letter.
Does that mean you'll do it?
Yay!
I'm here, aren't I? I mean, not that my absence signified any unwillingness, you understand? Oh, no, naught could be further from the truth. I only left to enlist the aid of the former mayor's senior advisor. And now that I have it, I believe I am ready to take office.
Yes, this is so cute!
Oh, how wonderful!
Oh my god, this is so wholesome!
Dearest, please.
Okay, that was the most wholesome quest line I've ever seen in my entire life.
Go on, dear.
She's so good. I feel like they're like total opposites and they're so good together.
Thank you all for gathering here today. But before going any further, could I ask the free citizens of Eulmore to look around? Tis a sight none of us would ever have seen under Lord Forthree's rule. Not only do we stand in the familiar presence of those we once called the Bonded, but today we welcome the peoples of the Derelicts and Gate Town too. Today we welcome the Warriors of Darkness, come to bear witness to Eulmore's new beginning. As you know, an election was recently held, at the end of which I had the honor of being chosen to succeed Lord Forthree. You place great faith in me, and I promise to do my utmost to live up to your expectations, and I will seek always to carry out the duties of this office with integrity and fairness.
Yay! This is so good. I'm so glad they included this.
Always, I say, but not forever. Let it be known that I do not intend to hold this post indefinitely. I consider myself but an acting mayor, who will serve only for the interim, while Eulmore is reshaped according to a new set of values. No longer can we think of ourselves as divided, as the free and the bonded, citizens and non-citizens. The systems put in place by Lord Vorthry must be undone. But even as we tear down the old, we must give thought to the new, to what manner of nation Eulmore should become. Whatever the answer may be, it cannot be decided by one man alone. And so I propose that an open forum be held, that we might all discuss how best to strive towards a better future. However, there can be no talk of the morrow unless we first address the issues of today. Securing new sources of food, rebuilding relations with our neighbors, re-establishing industry. There is much and more that needs to be done. Too much for a mere man of business. And so I pledge instead to do everything in my power to ensure our city's security and stability while we all work together to see these problems solved. The road before us will not be easy, and I know full well how daunting the prospect of honest labor may seem to some of you. But we must accept the reality of our circumstances. We must move forward. This much we owe to ourselves and to the brave heroes who risked their lives to bring back the night. Once we have shored up our city's foundations and regained some semblance of normality, let us reconvene to speak of the future. Until then, I humbly ask that you lend me and each other your strength. For Eulmore!
For Eulmore! Who's the Selazin behind Kaishir? Oh my god, the little Lalafell claps are so cute! Were it within my power, I would carve a tribute to your heroism into the very stone upon which this city stands. That is not necessary. She's so cute. A link which would, we did belatedly realize, be weakened most perilously in the process of rendering our souls dormant. Weakened most perilously in the process of rendering our souls dormant, as Orosite doth require. Thus the shedding of these fleshly simulacra and the surfeit of ether which compriseth them would in all likelihood deprive us of our psyches as well. What? What? No. Alright, let's go. Popcorn time. I hope this is voice acted. I would assume so, right?
Sorry to keep you waiting.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna get comfy then.
I've carried out the treatment as per Master Matoya's instructions. it should slow the destabilization of their corporeal ether quite significantly. But tell me, how fare our friends in the first?
So this Becklug's the first to lead an authority on soulcraft, are they? Sounds promising.
I hope so.
And Urianger's proffered solution of white auracite is rather ingenious now that I think of it.
Yeah, but it's not gonna work.
Well, while they press on with their preparations, you may rest assured we will continue to do our part here.
Oh, you're back.
What? Oh my god, I love you. What are you doing? Not in your dragoon clothes. This is so strange. I love it.
And none the worse for wear, I see.
Oh my god, I love you so much.
Estinien! Oh, thank the gods! We've been worried sick. Did you lose your link pearl or something?
He has been busy.
The situation in Garlemald has become more complicated. I was making my escape from the capital when I ran into one of yours, Riol. He thought it best we come straight here.
More complicated how?
Where to begin?
I feel like he's so soft right now.
After entering the Empire via Razat Han, I went about my mission of investigating Black Rose. It was then, inside a provincial factory, that I encountered the one who styles himself Shadow Hunter, Gaius Balesar.
And you're bros now.
Our goals being apparently aligned, we joined forces and ventured on into the heart of the capital, to the very Imperial Palace itself.
I'm so happy to see him.
There, we found a man whom all assumed dead. But his soul lives on, and he has wrested back his flesh.
Okay, what happened to Gaius?
Zenos ye Galvus. Nor did the surprises end there, for no sooner had we arrived than he murdered his sire in cold blood. The Emperor is dead. This sent Gaius into a rage, and he charged in, blade drawn. What's wrong?
Oh my god. I've seen him in action, his body at least. You will not best him alone. Nay, death will not come easily to that thing. If you would join me, then by all means. For what good it will do. Hot. The Black Wolf and the Azure Dragoon. I suppose this might suffice. Sir, that is metal. That is not how that works. Come then. God, I really wish this was voice acted. Ah, the simple pleasure of one's own flesh. Truly, there is no place like home. Abomination. Okay, but also, Gaius, you really need to understand that, like, the Emperor needed to be dead, too. Like, that... Whatever he is, Tenacious was barely a match for him. If we stay here much longer... Estinien, are you so... Thank you. Emperor Varus, your radiance, are you alright? We may wear out our welcome. Your radiance, no! Must even the most middling of sport be spoiled? The world conspires to bore me. But I have no cause to remain. I leave these vermin to you. Zenos? Woo! Ah, he's so cool! I love him so much! Well, any bright ideas? Oh. Just one. Yeah! Sorry, that was terrible. Your radiance. The intruders have taken flight. I repeat, the intruders have taken flight. Deploy all available Magitech armor. We cannot let them escape. I'm glad Gaius is okay, because when I saw him going to attack Zenos, I was concerned. Oh my god! Oh my god, alright, it's making me go here. Oh my god, you have got to be kidding me right now. I just need a minute. I am... Oh my god, he's so cool. I love him so much. This is the best game in the whole world. How? Just let's... Can I just look at him for a minute? Wait. Can I G-pose? Can I G-pose while I play as somebody else? Don't tell me. I'm gonna figure it out by myself if I can't. How do we want to go about this? We gotta get a cool shot here. This is the most necessary thing I've ever done in this game. I can't make him emote, can I? Very well. Someone's been busy. I love you so much. What the fuck is going on? And you would bar my way, would you? So be it. I'm gonna turn this up a little bit. Come, Nidhogg, lend me your strength. What in the fuck?
Taste my lungs.
Estinien. Oh wow. I love him so much. Garleans and their machina. Now, where are you, Gaius? What a great echo that we just did. Oh my god.
Are you all right?
Peer into my past, did you?
I mean, it's never intentional, but yeah, that's what happened.
Well, I didn't quite relive the experience as you did, but I bore witness to it all.
I'm still not sure what I think of this gift of yours, but no matter. Our confrontation was cut short when the Imperial Guard arrived. It was then that Zenos took his leave, citing boredom.
I love you so much.
To think their research into the Echo could bear such fruit. Escaping death, jumping from one body to the next, and returning to his own after all this time. He is an Ascian in all but name.
It beggars belief, aye. But no more than a hero traversing the rift between worlds. My concerns are far more prosaic. With the Emperor dead and the Crown Prince missing, the Empire is in disarray. Until order is restored, assuming it even possible, we needn't fear an Imperial reprisal. And for reasons of his own, Zenos took it upon himself to rid the world of Black Rose. Riol has already gone to apprise the Alliance leaders of these developments. We may leave the matter in their hands for now.
Then perhaps we have seen the last of the fighting at Gimlet. Though, if it comes to civil war, I cannot help but fear for the provinces. Ah, I'd nearly forgotten to ask. What became of Gaius? Did he not escape with you?
That he did, but we parted ways shortly after leaving Garlemald. He claimed another threat had arisen which demanded his attention.
What?
He didn't elaborate, but the absence of some device or other in the capital gave him reason to believe they're planning something.
You mean
Lest
like
you
that
worry. I believe he has
Ultima
well
thing we
and
just
truly
fought?
shed the Black Wolf's pelt. Conquest is no longer his objective. We may safely leave him to his own devices.
Well, it's nice to have one less foe to worry about, even if we do have a mysterious new threat to look out for instead. Speaking of which, I'll see that Riol and our shinobi are made aware. Though we still know next to nothing, it can't hurt to be vigilant.
Tataru, you do a good job.
Well then, with Black Rose nipped in the bud, I believe I've fulfilled my part of the bargain.
What does that mean?
That's true, but with the Archon still slumbering away, we were hoping you might agree to stay with us for a little bit longer.
Estinien, don't leave me.
Sorry, but I'm not inclined to extend my contract. Gaius isn't the only one with business to attend to.
No! Please stay with me!
Thank you for your help then, Estinien. I see why Alphino admires you so.
No!
Farewell, my friend. See that you don't make a habit of dozing off in battle.
I'm sad.
I suppose we should all be getting on then. As ever, we will see to the Archon's needs. In the meantime, why not get some rest? You've more than earned it. Go on.
I just got him back! I'm sad. I'm upset. What? Always one of these! They always catch me with my guard down. Traitors, you would dare deny Lord Nerva the throne? Who is that? Ah! Onward, before this day is done, victory shall be ours. Do you think I find it amusing? Like dogs herding cattle to the slaughterhouse. Is this gonna be what's-her-face? That hue, your soul is... Who are you? Before your majesty, I am but another dog, lost, in want of a new master, a hunting dog if you should wish it so, for I know full well the prey you would seek next. Zodiarch. Does this say Litibus? I'm just kidding. I don't know who the fuck it is. I'm just throwing shit out there. Meanwhile, in Eulmore in the first... This has got to be important. Did you hear? The mayor's reopening Daedalus Stoneworks and they're looking for laborers. Get out of here. Off-brand Ardbert. There's talk of resettling some of the old abandoned villages too. They're even laying on free Talos to help anyone willing to make the move. Free Talos? Ha! We'd best get packing. Steady work, board and lodging. If that's not a recipe for hope, I don't know what is. Hope? Artbert, what the fuck are you doing here? And why do you look so angry? Yes, so long as I yet live, I would see that feeble flame rekindled. Okay, so that's a good thing. But why is it playing such sinister music? It is my destiny to see our dream fulfilled. Honestly, I gotta say, glad I'm not playing this on launch, because you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna start the next quest. We're gonna get some answers.